everyone, and welcome to a top 11 list. I haven't made one of those in a while. Well, why not start up back again with my top 11 easiest Super Mario Galaxy stars? Now, I've said for quite a while that I plan to rank every galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 quite soon, and that should be quite the endeavor. And with school, my whole school year has been canceled, my senior year. That's kind of off topic, but it's true. And all this time that I'm going to have, I should probably be able to play through both those games completely, take all my notes down, play through them again, make sure I have my notes. But anyway, I've been playing Super Mario Galaxy 2 quite a lot recently, and it got me wanting to make at least some sort of list. So without further ado, here are my top 11 easiest stars from Super Mario Galaxy 2. At number 11, we have Battle Belt Galaxy Mini Planet Mega Run. Honestly, when I do rank all the galaxies in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, this is probably going to be ranked towards the bottom. And what really surprises me is that this galaxy is in World 6, and yet the first star is really quite easy. You just defeat some enemies, go to the next planet, defeat some more enemies, go to the next planet, and so on. I mean, you are going to get hit probably a couple times, but you can easily just grab some coins and get back to 3 lives. And I love how it starts with just one pitiful Goomba. Sorry, Goomba, but it's kind of true. Now, there is a Prankster Comet star where you beat the level in a Daredevil run. That is, you can't take any hits. Now, that seems like more of a challenge for World 6. I honestly felt like the original level should have been like that, considering the only thing you do is kill enemies and then move on to the next planet. At number 10, we have Flip Swap Galaxy, Think Before You Shake. If there's one motion control concept I think Mario Galaxy does absolutely brilliantly, it's the whole shake jump. You can shake your Wii Remote for extra momentum, or in this case, to change platforms in terms of which ones are up and which ones send you to the abyss. Now, as evil as that sounds, it's pretty easy as long as you think before you shake, as the title suggests. Now, younger me would probably approach this recklessly and die a few times playing through it, but as long as you take your time with the jumps, you should beat this relatively short star in no time. Now, the purple coin challenge, that's a whole different beast, but we're not talking about that. At number 9, we have Yoshi Star Galaxy, Saddle Up with Yoshi. Being that it's one of the first stars of the game, of course it's going to be pretty easy. It's the level that introduces us to the homie Yoshi, and Yoshi is quite effective on this level to say the least. You're presented with a lot of enemies, and you know what Yoshi does? Eat them. Then of course towards the end there's a lot of flower jumps that are pretty easy to execute. Just hold on to them by pressing B with Yoshi and enjoy the ride. Now there is one section of this level that is particularly cruel compared to the rest of this easy star. It's actually fairly easy to not screw up here, but they placed a flying Goomba right before the checkpoint. I think when I was younger I accidentally bumped into him and died there once. I got so mad. At number 8, we have Boo Moon Galaxy, Haunting the Howling Tower. Boo Moon. That reminds me of an old song called Blue Moon.
Moon, blue moon, dip 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 moon, 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 blue moon, dip 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 moon, moon, blue moon.
Anyway, this is one of those levels that is easy because of its length. There isn't really much to the star. You just have that dark section at the beginning where you find a pipe, and then you have the one section as Boo Mario, and really, that's about it. The whole idea of the Boo Mario mushroom power-up just seems like wasted potential to me in this game. There's some cool ideas to it, like you vanish by shaking and you press A to float. Boo Mario deserves a level that's a bit more challenging and longer than the one he gets in Mario Galaxy 2. That's all I'm gonna say. At number 7, we have Starshine Beach Galaxy, Surf, Sand, and Silver Stars. Now this is a chill level. It's a bit more time consuming than the other stars on this list, so the easy difficulty doesn't come from, wow, that was quick. It comes more from the fact that there's basically no threat of dying. You just roam around the beach and search for those 5 silver stars. And there is a lot of space to explore at the Starshine Beach. In this level, you utilize Yoshi a lot, and you use power-ups like the Dash Pepper and Blimp Pepper. It's a nice relaxing puzzle level, if you will, and as easy star missions go, this is one of the better ones. At number 6, we have Sky Station Galaxy, Pee-wee Piranha's Temper Tantrum. Well, it is the first star of the game. I'm a little surprised this wasn't on Nathaniel Bandy's list, considering the first level of the game is, as you might expect, very easy. You just jump on a bunch of platforms, really, and the boss fight against Pee-wee Piranha is kind of a joke. You just shake his shell a couple of times, and you've got him beat. Nintendo has the courtesy of giving you a 6-up mushroom before you face PD Piranha. You really won't need it. Oh, and this level is an absolute haven for 1-ups. I wrote in my notes that I started this level with 4 lives and ended it with 11. And there were a few 1-ups that I missed. So just in case you die 11 times through on this very easy level, Nintendo's got you covered. At number 5, we have Cosmic Cove Galaxy, Twin Falls Hideaway. Water levels are notorious for being not very loved in Mario games. And while this level is probably too easy, I absolutely love the atmosphere and the music. I know that has nothing to do with the difficulty, but I'll just say that anyway. To me, Cosmic Cove is a lot easier than the World 6 water level star in Slimy Spring Galaxy. Unlike in that level, there's plenty of air bubbles underwater to make sure Mario doesn't suffocate. Get out of the water, turn everything to ice, and you'll have that star relatively quickly. Oh, and wall jumping to get to the star is pretty fun. I love how the one penguin casually suggests, "So you froze this. You must have faith in your wall jumping abilities." At number 4, we have Fluffy Bluff Galaxy, Search for the Toad Brigade Captain. This level introduces one of my favorite power-ups in the Mario series, which is the Cloud Suit. And really, you don't even need it that much. That's why it's so easy. It introduces the concept that water gets rid of your cloud power, but there's cloud flowers everywhere to replenish yourself. You won't be needing all 3 clouds that come with it hardly at all. Certainly if you know some basic maneuvers like high jumps and long jumps, like this section right here, you don't even need the cloud flower. Oh, and while the level is called Search for the Toad Brigade Captain, the guy who actually gives you the star, my man, the chimp. Excellent. At number 3, we have Wild Glide Galaxy, Fluzzard's First Flight. Nathaniel Bandy had this as the absolute easiest star in Mario Galaxy 2, and I think that's definitely a respectable choice. I mean, you got no time limits, no enemies, you just fly around on Fluzzard until you get to the end. Yeah, the motion controls may not be the most fluent, but it doesn't change the fact that this is an incredibly easy star to get. The only real mission here is making sure you fly through all 5 of those Comet Medal checkpoints to make sure you get the Comet Medal at the end when you play this the first time. But even that's pretty easy, and this star is over in a flash. Well, maybe not as quick a flash as these next 2. At number 2, we have Honey Hive Galaxy, The Wall Jump Secret. It's safe to say this is incredibly easy as long as you know the secret, which you can do by looking it up on the internet. Shut up, that's not cheating, it's using my resources. Anyway, you have this particularly high jump off of a flower swing towards the beginning. You gotta really swing high, but once you get up there, you wall jump your way up, and the star is literally right there. It's that simple. But in a weird way, number 1 is even more simple. At number 1, we have Supermassive Galaxy in full bloom. Okay, so theoretically this may not be the easiest star in the game, but your method of attaining it, literally the easiest thing ever. It's another one of those hidden stars which takes place in Supermassive Galaxy. I love Supermassive Galaxy, and the original star itself is pretty easy. You make your way past the giant Goomba, Thwomps, and Koopas at the beginning, and you don't even have to deal with the mildly challenging Wiggler section like in the non-hidden star. That's because if you don't take the second launch star in this one section, you just roam around the planet, popping up a bunch of flowers, and boom, there's the star. How easy was that? Really easy. And that's why it's number 1 on this list.